The restoration of the Latona fountain was an emergency. When I arrived in Versailles, there had been talk of restoring the Latona fountain for about 10 years. I was acutely aware of the need for it to be restored, so I suggested using the Palace of Versailles' own capital to get it done as quickly as possible. We were lucky, very lucky indeed, to have met the Fondation Philanthropia. We've been able to move forward thanks to the support of this foundation, a foundation that had the specificity of having chosen an emergency and of having chosen to help a symbolic place like Versailles, because the Latona fountain is to the gardens roughly what the Hall of Mirrors is to the interior of the palace. The emergency involves saving one of the most important features of the Palace of Versailles. At the same time, it enables us now in the 21st century to work with the arts and crafts specialists of Versailles, which make Versailles such a world-famous showcase for these arts and crafts professions, and of which, if I may say so, we are the transmitters. Our role here in Versailles is to assist training in these professions. Thanks to the Fondation Philanthropia, we will be able to do just that. We could not have done it alone. Patronage in Versailles is first and foremost a love story. I think if patronage did not exist in Versailles, Versailles would no longer exist today. I'll quote just one example, that of Rockefeller. After World War I, Rockefeller visited the Palace of Versailles and, discovering it was threatened with ruin, wrote to Poincaré saying he understood very well that France was no longer in a position to finance work at Versailles and that he would stand in for the French state, if he was granted permission, in order to restore the Palace of Versailles. I think that was the starting point for all the subsequent experiences we have had here in Versailles, and whatever the patronage program, from the small-scale patronage of adopting a tree to the very large-scale patronage of the restoration of the Latona fountain, they are always love stories involving Versailles.